What's going on, everybody? We are back here with part two of Paradox Gardens, and we have Iampossible with us yet again for the spotlight. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey Clouds, thanks for having me again. Thanks for having me for the sequel. Hopefully it's better than the first.
Maybe we can get this one all in one go and won't have so many technical difficulties. But hey, it is what it is. We're back here. We're gonna get it out, and we have Frontierland here coming at you guys next, and that's why you have this lovely little scene here in the centerpiece that Possible created. I'm gonna turn and head down this way. So what do we got here, Possible?
All right, so I actually right in front of you we have Winston's Wonder Gifts. Uh, Winston is actually one of my cat's names, but that's
Okay.
irrelevant. That's just I just named it after him.
A lot of inspiration from the
And
cats in this park. I like it.
yeah, they always say that if there's a name in a script, there's always a reason why that character was named that. For always, there's always a hidden Easter egg behind every name. Um,
Okay.
but here we have trying to a little gift shop, little area here. I'm trying to keep with the theme of having little bungalows or camps. Um, uh, and Although through the gift shop here, this is also will be our exit to the ride as well. So we're gonna have a moment where we're gonna come back through here, which is I always try to make sure I exit through the gift shop, so to speak. It's a nice, easy way to flow of
Okay.
traffic moving.
So what he's telling me, everybody, is that I need to get out of the gift shop and go on the ride and do this proper, like the park was designed to do. Gosh,
Clouds is reading in the lines.
I'm so bad at this. Is this where we go in? Is this just shut down right now? Is that why?
Yeah. Oh, it is down, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh yes, just we can turn it. We'll turn it on eventually, but yeah, this is the
Yeah.
California Caverns.
Okay. I assume some inspiration from where you live.
Oh yeah, well, it's no secret to those who know me through the Discord. I live out in California, here in the States, and I've never been on a real raft ride, but I've certainly
Really?
had my fair share of amusement park raft rides, and I still say the best is, actually at California Adventure. That raft ride is pretty fun. I look forward to finding more thrilling ones, but the one at Disney is so well themed that you just get lost in it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've never been on that one out there. I did. I saw the custom little raft that you had behind us there. I really like that, and we'll shut this whole thing down and bring it back so that we get on the very first car and we don't spoil any of this ride. Saw you got us
All
in,
right.
was it Chase View here, you said?
Yeah, chase you.
Alrighty. It's entirely up to you if you want to go through this quietly or if you want to, like, talk about this or something else in the park while we ride it.
We can actually keep gabbing. I'm sure the viewers won't mind if you have any questions that you want me to answer.
Yeah, definitely. What are the pieces here that you did the lights on?
Oh, the crystals, they're temple pieces with a metallic color to them, like a gold color. And then we took the box lights, stuffed them to the bottom, and gave the box light a color, and the
Okay.
reflection off of it, gives it this really beautiful metallic glow.
I gotcha. Nice. I didn't recognize the piece. I guess I just never look at the temple stuff. It's so rare that I get into that stuff that when people use it, I just don't even recognize it.
Oh, I mean, the temples are the best because they're not on the grid, so you can kind of, just we got a little explosion here. Look out! We gotta look out here.
Yeah, I saw the
Oh,
blast
this
zone up
is
there. The triggers are nice through here as well.
all right. We made it. Thank goodness. We made it. The temple pieces in the blocks are really great because you have a lot more freedom to create your buildings, and for someone like me who's not so good at building on the grid, uh, they're very helpful.
I'll have to look at them more. Yeah, definitely. I like the little like log jam you got there, the dam you got going on, kind of go underneath of it. That's really nice.
Oh, clouds, clouds. Come on, just children present. I mean, damn, come on. All right, it was a bad joke, I guess. I'm sorry.
I think it just went over
It
my
was
head.
a,
I'm sitting here like,
it
wait a
was a
minute.
damn, it was a damn joke. Damn, damn you, damn me, damn the joke.
Damn it!
Damn it.
I'm sitting here like trying to figure it out. Like it went over my head, didn't it?
No, don't worry. It was just so poorly. I mean, we're gonna watch this recording, and I'll be like, ah, damn it, why did I tell that joke?
I think I do remember at a previous point you did mention that you were like a fan of a good dad joke. So I mean,
Oh yeah, no, yeah. My coworkers hate me. I tell enough fish jokes to just they hate it.
that brings us
So
to the
that
end here.
California Caverns, it's a nice little ride there. It's kind of like for me, it's like riding on the Pouncy Paws from Part One. It's just a nice calming ride. Even when I play the game, I would just once in a while visit my own parks or something or my own rides and just go on them again. This is definitely one of those rides.
Yeah, super
Uh,
scenic, very nice, especially a lot of the underground. Again, you have like so much just tucked away in areas that you can't see from the rest of the park. So I really like that about a lot of these.
you know, it's actually it's let's tie this into something you have going on. It's about the experience for me, and it's about creating that experience. And like you said, it's tucked away. It's a lot of forced perception because when you're on the ride, you see nothing of the park. But when you're off the ride, you come down, you're sunken down to the point where all you see is this, like you see right here, all you see is this frontier area,
Yeah.
and a little bit of the crow's nest way back beyond the cabin. But it's that immersive experience, and it's something that I know a competition you have going on with your horror ride competition right now. You want us to create up to an 8-minute immersive experience, and have a
Yeah.
lot of us work tinkering on that right now.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the results from that one. So I think we're actually going to skip over this way to where are we heading here? What is this? I
Oh
see
well,
we got
this
another
is
area here.
this would be opposite end of the boardwalk that we were at from part one, and
Okay.
the item to showcase over here would be to would be the other end of the gondola ride and flat ride here.
Yeah, okay. So what's this area kind of themed to here? I know you've had a theme for all the different like sections.
Well, it would be a nautical theme in
Okay.
from here to from the boardwalk coaster all the way in the back. It's just all nautical,
Oh, I see.
all boardwalk, and we have a nice little choreographed display here of water jets all throughout the queue.
Is this triggered to the ride?
This is actually all triggered in to itself into a sequencer, which actually, you know what? Just to that tower in front of you,
There
if
it
you
is.
cl- climb that climb that ladder up there, if you.
Yeah, we're gonna hop over here. Don't kick me out. I have permission from the president and owner of the park. All right, we're gonna go tinker around with stuff we shouldn't. Holy mother!
There's a few sequencers up here.
A few?
There's a few.
There you go, everybody. This is a few sequencers.
And these are only the ones I have exposed out here. I know there's a couple I might have lost somewhere in the park, but
Oh
for the
my.
most part, these are most of them.
I
But
did see something up here. We got a fireworks show, so I think we're gonna end the video up here, everybody. And for now, we'll jump back down. But you were gonna say something possible. What were you gonna say, man?
I was going to say, but for the most part, yeah, all the sequencers. Um, Actually, I'm glad you do the Justice for Flat Rides. Uh, uh, this particular ride I did painstakingly position so that you didn't see too much beyond the park. So the illusion of the park and everything within it was still here.
Okay, yeah, kind of keeping that like you don't see too much around it, so kind of you still feel contained.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, I like that a lot, man. And there it is. As possible said, everybody, we got our hashtag justice for flat rides. I'm gonna skip across here because I see it's a little more theming pieces as we hit the exit.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I went for cliche when theming this ride. Come on, it was plain. Uh,
no,
so
I mean I
I
do like
run
the
it by.
pillars that you've created.
That's what I
It's
did there.
definitely a nice little skin for something that's relatively
Oh,
difficult to skin just because of the way it rotates around. So I mean I like what you did with it.
oh, thank you. Actually, again, temple pieces, temple pieces.
Ah, yeah. See, I got to check them out. You guys are going to start seeing those in some of my future builds and temple pieces. Okay, and this is the other side of our gondola ride here. I see.
Somewhere down there, the Kraken lurks.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you've got the Kraken popping up, and yeah, the gondola going over top. And, add a little excitement to a otherwise just transportation ride. I think we came in the exit, so we'll go out the entrance because we're rebels. There we go.
Can't have enough umbrellas out when you're out in the open. Like,
I do like the color choice you went with. That kind of like almost like mint.
oh, thank you. Yeah, the sort of yeah, I want it again nautical, so I tried to go with that sort of sea and mint kind of color exactly. Like,
Uh, which way here?
oh, okay. Well, you know what? I tell you what. Why don't we go ahead and just switch the lights off?
Okay, yeah, that is where
Go
this is
ahead.
where the spooky place is, right?
Yeah, we're kind of venturing into a new territory. Uh, oh, I'm sorry. I keep clearing my throat in the mic. I need to stop that.
Oh, you're good. All right, we'll head down into it here, everybody, and see what horrors await.
Ah, staff people, look out! um, well, yeah, that. You know what? I was able to, at the very least, in the second part for us, I gave us a staff. It was a little too abandoned of a theme park, so at least I did. I gave us some people wandering in here. In fact, if
Yeah,
you saw, we had this spooky ghost mascot.
yeah, I was gonna say we actually have like some noise from people going around the park and stuff, which was a nice change of pace. Survivors only.
Uh,
Well, we haven't survived yet, so I don't know if we
nope.
can
And
go that
what
way.
do we have up here? We're going down into Bane Manor.
Oh, I completely missed the sign. I do apologize. We'll get a better look at the actual building around it when we come out. I don't want to spoil anything yet from kind of the immersion that you have of being tucked
Oh,
down in here.
oh yeah. Well, I, I I like the call for me. It's about being the claustrophobia in this particular plan. That's why the overgrown trees a little more closer to those pathways and everything.
Okay, kind of feels more like trapped.
Yeah. Um. In fact, if you ever watched the movie Descent, that's a killer movie, and that takes claustrophobia to a whole nother level.
It's such an excellent film.
So here we have I apologize, but we have a host of instructions to properly
Yes.
make the illusions of this ride work. There's a couple the necessities. First of all, do we have it on pause?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Go on over to here to rides exactly. It'll be Bane Manor 1, Bane Manor 2.
Uh, right.
Under
There we
rides.
go.
Yep. So under there we go, and then Manor 2. We'll go into test mode. Oh no, go in test mode with all of these. And friends,
Aha, there
this
we
is
go.
exactly how you turn your rides into test mode
I'll
from the
actually leave
menu.
this on here in case anybody does want to go on this later. I would normally cut something like this out of the video, but I'll leave that up so you guys can see how to properly do this right if you go in and check it out for yourselves. And third train, seat 2, and then press play. All right, so we're going to go here, go to train 3, Seat view, you said, and
Yep. And
unpause.
C2. We can go
Seat
to
two.
C2.
That was what it was.
I love how security came down, checked, make sure everything's okay. Thank you, security. Security.
Doing their job.
Well, my friends, I think the best way to enjoy this is to not have me talk. Well, all right. Please, friends, enjoy this ride. This one I worked very hard for.
Enjoy Bane Manor. Wow. So, firstly, what's the runtime on this ride overall here?
That's a very good question.
Let's see what we got. Results. I was gonna say that's a doozy. That you put time into this thing.
Uh, well, it began in many forms. At first, it was supposed to be a roller coaster. The
Oh.
first inspiration. I was gonna do like a roller coaster through a haunted house, and um, then I realized I didn't know how to do a roller coaster through a haunted house. So I scratched that idea right away, and then I came on. Then I came upon doing a huntsman, and
I mean, fair enough. I think
it
that probably worked out better for you.
well, it's a lot of fun to be able to kind of revert back to a sort of a kind of a classic or a classic dark ride.
Yeah.
Um, and so it was, and especially when it's my first, so it was something to there's a lot of the familiar I'm pulling from, like the sort of the scenic decoration on the outside and the coloring of this house. I did just sort of like a Rob Zombie look to it, giving it that House of a Thousand Corpses kind of vibe.
Okay.
If you notice, the house got progressively darker to the point where it just got flat out gory at the end.
Yeah, I like that. It was like a little, you start going around the outside, and that was more like an intro to the ride than the actual like experience itself. And then you get into the house, like the main part of the house. And I did notice now that you say like kind of a Rob Zombie inspiration there. That yeah, you started in the main part of the house and then ended up in the basement, the underdwellings of the home. So I thought that that was a really cool touch. How it progressively got worse. Like you're not getting out of this type of thing.
Right, right. And a lot of it also comes from there's this back. I think I already talked about the boardwalk in Santa Cruz, and they also have a haunted castle. Um, and in the dining room that you're in the house, in the dark right here, uh, the dining room is split, and the ride goes through the dining room. So you saw the skeletons on both sides having their dinner,
Oh,
and that's straight out of the haunted castle at the boardwalk. Uh, because again, it's that claustrophobia that you're not just looking. It's a great example is at the haunted mansion in Disneyland. You're at the balcony. You're passively looking at at a dinner table as you walk by. Whereas in the haunted castle, you're literally in the middle of the dinner table,
okay.
and that's the kind of immersion I go for when uh you know when I'm trying to build any kind of dark ride like that. So I hope those who are watching enjoy what they see.
Yeah. So we got a fireworks show here. There are display cameras?
There are display cameras, and if you notice, it's named Green Jaybird 13. This is somebody who I happen to know very well. We just celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary, and
Okay.
uh, and he created this fireworks show meant for ancient wood, which you can actually catch that on Maddie's channel, Ancient Wood.
How do I get
But
into
because
the camera here? Sorry to interrupt. I'm trying to
no, no,
figure.
no, it's
Never done this.
tab over, and then enter display camera mode.
Oh wow. Duh. Thank you.
Yeah. And when he went to put this into Ancient Wood, unfortunately, it would not work. It kept glitching in Ancient Wood.
Which is
So
wild
we
that it
brought
worked
it.
here in a park that you had so many glitching issues with.
Exactly, exactly. It works here, but it. Ah, God, who cares? Enjoy the show. um, I don't know if our viewers can pick up on the music with fireworks.
And there it is, beautifully choreographed to the timing of the music. Congratulations on your wedding anniversary. I know that you mentioned at the start of that, and you said 10 years, so that's great, man. That's super awesome. Very happy for you guys on that. And also, congratulations on finally getting this park available to the public and out here for the spotlight.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for your patience on going through all this and and making this happen.
Of course, man. Of course. I'm super glad that we got to do this. I'm sure that we'll have you back on the channel at some point, man. Any final closing things that you want to say or people you want to shout out? Just any, last little tidbits before we close it out here?
If there's any shout outs to give, it's, to also look out, not just on your channel, I mean, on your channel, but not just to look out for your videos, but also big shout out to Lyric out there, who, even though he cheated in the car race, he
Ooh.
put me in a second place. I'm just saying,
Ooh.
I'm just saying, suddenly he magically appears, whatever. I still think he's a great guy, and still builds a great park. And shout out to our friends from the Discord. You know who you are because there's too many of you to say right now. But you know what? It's a great community. I love you all, and thank you so much, Clouds, for making this happen. Um, you know, hopefully your viewers enjoy the video and everything that it offers.
Absolutely, man. Thanks again for being here, guys. That's going to close out our fifth video of our creator spotlights here. Thank you again, Possible, for joining me. You guys have a great night.